a little bit about our own emotional management, there is a small worksheet, that activity that you can do even with your students. A feelings thermometer is what we have given here. This can help the kids rate their emotions on the basis of color. Maybe you can put it in the classroom and can ask each child, okay, how you're feeling based on this thermometer, and they might, tell you the color. This is how I'm feeling. Where are
Hmm.
you right now? And you can guide them with strategies like deep breathing, calming down, asking for help, talking to them one on one, having sessions based on emotions, right? Maybe you can take up a specific topic one day.
Counting backward. We've been trying a lot of strategies, counting backward,
Hmm.
That's
holding
true.
your
That's true.
favorite
You can
book,
do
or
this one also,
yes, touch your
inhale,
things.
exhale,
Yes, a lot of
exhale.
things we do.
So these activities are actually very helpful. What we are teaching them is this will help your body to feel calm down. It is very important that as the children grow older, they know that their body also shows emotions, they will see it in their body. So
Some of them come in.
the first step that we can take is to calm my body down. If the emotion is too intense, you might be feeling it in your body also. There is rage. Why? There's something that you're feeling intensely, right? Calm down your body. So, grounding techniques help you do that, right? So, first one is labeling. Jyoti ma'am is saying
Hmm.
drink water. Exactly. The first
Hmm.
and foremost thing in a classroom, what you can do is drink water, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
So the whole idea of it is that we start with labeling the emotions. We start with identifying the emotions. The whole activity is talking about it. Ma'am is saying box breathing. That's true.
Yes, we
Box
even have,
breathing is
yeah.
something we have included that today.
Yeah. Okay. So now, after understanding your triggers, what is the next step that as a teacher, when you, or as an educator, when you're in classrooms and you're facing these situations, you've understood your triggers, what you personal triggers or what the situation may entail, right? The next step is we are talking about being self-aware, emotionally self-aware, and then how can you regulate, like Bhavya was talking about, right, in the previous class, in the previous session. So first and foremost, one of the tricks that you can possibly do is mindfulness. We were talking about, right, personal triggers from the day. You're in a rush at home, it may come out here. Or you have, you have possibly heard a situation from a child which is disturbing to you. For example, we had a child, we one with one of our sessions, and that child was experiencing intense isolation and bullying in school, right? And this was something that I also personally struggled with when I was in school. So when a child presents this kind of situation, right, I may go back to that situation and I may react in a way which I should not, had I not had my personal involvement in this particular situation, right? So the first and foremost thing that I have to remind myself as an educator when I am struggling with controlling my emotions is mindfulness. That means I have to bring myself to the present. How can I do that? Possibly one long deep breath. Possibly what can I do is to remind myself of what this particular situation entails. Stories to them, or you can, write stories or make them write stories with themes around anger, that around emotions, right? Which would mean the main character is going through something which is possibly difficult for them to handle, or they're experiencing anger or sadness or joy or grief, etc. And how those characters went ahead and managed them, right? How did they fight back, or how did they come back to the situation? Or another thing that we recommend to the children that I interact with is I make them go ahead, and their homework is that they can go watch family movies, right? So Inside Out was a very popular movie these days. So I consciously tell parents and the children to go back over the weekend, take out those 2 hours, watch that movie and see how the character behaved. Or I'll tell them, so age appropriate movies and how the main character went ahead and handled an emotionally stressful situation. So when that happens is, this is modeling, right? You can modulate characters that they admire, they can modulate their favorite heroes, can modulate, right? And if it the whole prospect of emotional management becomes so real to them. So this could be possibly an activity for you as well. You watch a lot of movies which you relate with, so how the character handled it resonates with you, right? And so does it with the children as well, right? So that's why it's very important,
Read my
right?
chat. Please read my
uh,
chat, ma'am. Thank you
we
so
have
Jyoti
much.
ma'am
Jyoti
is
ma'am
saying
story.
we have Jyoti ma'am story time. Believe me, they listen so mindfully and later start sharing their own. I have modeled as far many of my students.
Yeah.
That's a great way. Even on our
To
workshops,
connect.
we share our experience,
Ma'am, they
and then
wait,
when
they
we ask
eagerly
them,
wait. Ma'am, we want to have your story time first. My
Hmm.
childhood, my age, and they are engrossed. And then
Hmm.
they start coming, opening up.
Yeah.
Ma'am, it happened. I also do that. Ma'am, it happened once.
Hmm.
They open up. When
Yeah,
they
true.
find the teacher is opening up with them, they start opening.
Hmm.
This
Yeah.
is how I
That's the
that's
connect.
beautiful.
I
Yeah.
That's
extract from it.
beautiful.
Hmm. So that is how, connects are built with children. Now, another very important aspect that, we'll just quickly go over because, we're running short of time as well here is another aspect that, as a teacher for all of you, quickly just close your eyes and just take a deep breath, listen to everything that you hear around you. Let's see what is it that, your surroundings may present to you, right? Let's start. Seconds to go. Wonderful. Okay, teachers, why don't you just go ahead and mute yourself? If you wouldn't mind, could we call a few teachers out? Suman ma'am, would you want to unmute and let us know what is it that you hear around you?
bicycle bell,
Okay, that's
clock,
interesting.
clock,
Same.
fan,
Okay,
Yeah.
and a car horn.
okay, nice.
Where are you,
Uh,
ma'am? Where are you located? Because I'm in Delhi and we cannot switch on our fans now. It's too cold here.
we've had some teachers. Sri Lakshmi ma'am saying chirping sounds of birds. Oh, I miss this. Living in a city, I miss chirping sounds of birds. Right? Then Jyoti ma'am is saying crickets are making sound, knocking on the top floor, children talking out of the door,
Very
and
peaceful area
puppies.
I live in.
Oh, wonderful.
It's a heaven
Oh.
in today's scenario. I'm telling you, very peaceful, and I can hear my litter of puppies there, asking for milk outside, barking near the doorstep. Yes,
That's
Yeah,
cute.
the need to reach
wonderful.
there.
Wonderful. Chandrala ma'am, would you want to unmute and let us know what is it that you hear around you?
I could hear my dog barking.
Wonderful. Play sound. Yeah. Bhavna ma'am, would you want to
Amazing.
let us know what to hear,
Yeah,
what were you
I'm
able to hear
still in
around?
school, so I can hear dadas and didis winding up for the day. So
Ah,
that,
okay.
yeah.
Uh, we have somebody still in school. Wonderful. Thank you so much. We have whistling of a pressure cooker. Yes, the end of the day. Yes, everybody's prepping for dinner. We have Shalini ma'am saying sound of a child talking to himself, trying to solve a math sum. Poor thing, he's also come back from home right now. He must be busy with his homework. Oh, wonderful. We have fan and clock, Shalini
Amanda ma'am
ma'am.
is saying my toddler trying to get to me.
So cute. We have Alka ma'am saying my dog is trying to most comfortable position to sleep. Wonderful.
See how the ticking of the clock, the sound of the horn, the children
Mm,
playing, cycle key,
mm,
ring and everything. In normal days, we don't listen to those sounds. These are just in our background, and this is just about sounds. Imagine mindful eating,
yeah.
right? Imagine all of these things that we can do mindfully, just sitting and feeling, mindfully, observing my body.
Hmm.
You will feel every little bit of whatever is happening in your body, mindfully even drinking water. So this was something that I started long back, that whenever I used to drink water, I used to sit down and take it sip by sip. So I could feel it flowing through my stomach. And it's so fascinating. So you can take out moments in your day where you could do activities to stay more mindful, to stay more present, to be more connected with yourself and your body, right? So there's nothing wrong with having sounds around. Obviously, there are going to be good and bad sounds, but being mindful means that you are there in the present, not thinking about the past.
Ma'am. So just a quick, some practical tools that possibly you as a teacher and you can encourage this with your students as well is some management tools that help with children, and these are tried and tested ways. So first one of them is, like, for example, a child is in a very emotionally angry state, or is very upset. What you can make them do is sit down and imagine a calm and peaceful environment. Tell them what is your happy place. They will tell you, ma'am, going to McDonald's, or ma'am, eating my favorite food, or ma'am, going to the park, or right. So bring them back to that place, and then go ahead and take up whatever they had. And for you it could be the same. So right before you enter the classroom and you've had an emotionally stressful day, go ahead and imagine a calm environment for yourself. Before, even at your desk when you're preparing for the lesson, right before you're going, go ahead and take a deep breath, visualize a calm environment space, and then go ahead. Another thing that we were talking about
Journaling.
earlier
Yeah.
is journaling, right? So at the end of the day, start of the day, whenever you're having a you can pick up your own times. You can pick up whether you want to do it weekly, monthly, you want to do it daily. It is all on you, right? It's the way that you feel it is comfortable. But go ahead and start journaling in whatever that may look like. Maybe in your phone, some people prefer a diary, some people prefer, uh, I had a client who would love to do it on their WhatsApp chat. So you have a me section now, and she talked to
Yeah.
herself in it. So
Yeah.
whatever may be
I love
your,
sending voice notes to myself, so
Same,
that's
yeah,
also
same.
good.
My little notepad, to my God,
yeah,
right away
Yeah,
after.
yeah, wonderful.
Every
So
day
that's
I
great.
come and put my problems before him and I get solutions.
That's great.
you can understand. Animals are the best ones to share it with. Yeah. And the last and most important is that practice solution based tips, right? So conflicts are possibly the key to a lot of our stress and tension in our environments is conflicts, right? So how can you solve this is, practicing active listening, remembering at the end of the day, even to teachers, to colleagues in administration, everybody is focused on how to make it better for the children. So what could be solutions that they may look forward to? How can you put it in such a way that children understand or your colleague understands, right? So those are some skills that possibly you can work and develop with, right? And if we can help you out at any time, then we are always here for you.
Definitely.
We'll just give you our details so you can go ahead and see that again. Okay, so we asked you right at the beginning, right? How are you feeling, right? That was a mood check-in. Let's go ahead and do one more here now. We want to see how do you feel right after, with the session, towards the conclusion. How do you feel now? Go ahead and put it down in the
Top
chat
of
for
the
us.
word. I'm so happy. My all tiredness has gone away. I was so
I'm glad.
exhausted.
Great.
I'm happy.
Thank you so much.
I think I
Thank
could
you.
attend your workshops every day. I would.
Thank you so much.
This is my,
Thank you so much,
most
ma'am.
favorite thing. Thank you.
Thank you
And
so
both of
much.
you are wonderful, wonderful piece of, no,
Thank
I
you
mean,
so much.
what should I say? Wonderful content you people had, and the
Thank you so much.
expressions, presentation, everything was meaningful for me.
Thank you
Thank you
so
so
much,
much.
ma'am. Thank you. So we have had a lot of thank you so much for everyone for praising
Blessings to
us. We
both of
wanted to
you.
know
Good
about
luck in
you.
your future, in your life.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Wonderful. The subject is such rich subject that if
It
somebody
is.
Mm.
has this, you will never fail in your life.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Yeah, we're really grateful. We wanted to know how you are all feeling, and it's so nice of you all to comment on us. So thank you so much. We have Radhi ma'am saying to be more patient in handling situations. Correct. Somebody saying thank you, Sri Lakshmi ma'am. Quite refreshing. Thank you. Wonderful. Very informative.
Informative.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. So okay, so oh yes, another one, Alka ma'am is saying, right, and felt that I'm not the only one who feels overwhelmed. See, having a community helps so much. You don't feel
Definitely.
alone. Oh yes, you feel
Definitely.
that you can relate to other people so much, right? So teachers, like we said,